do a couple more seconds here. One of the things I want to thank everybody is for first coming and being part of this virtual maker fair. It's been pretty awesome that we have a lot of activity inside the app. We had a lot of activity inside the community sections and a lot of good questions. We had a great weekend. I want to thank a whole bunch of people, so we'll start by thanking some people, folks. I want to thank the team at Moonlighter, which is Tom and Daisy. They ran tons of things to help me out. They also ran a make-a-thon all weekend for Growing Beyond Earth. And we'll announce those winners at this talk together also. I want to thank all the folks that asked lots of questions in all the panels. All the panels are great. All those panels are up on YouTube right now. I think we're missing maybe 2. And that's sort of happening right now. So within the next 30 minutes, all the videos should be up on YouTube. The app will be available still for about another week or so. So if you have the app, we'll be adding some things in chat in there for about a week. I think we captured everything. So we did. I already posted, except that people are asking for Sophie, and for Ali. I posted all their links to their websites, all links to the material. I think everything I was on my to-do list from the talks earlier today have been posted. I'm trying to think of here. I have my last notes here. If today is going to be the last day to order t-shirts, so tomorrow morning, this week I'll probably be printing the t-shirts. So if you are somebody that wants a t-shirt, if your order is not in by noon tomorrow, it's probably not going to happen. And this is going to be one of a kind, printed by myself and Tom and Daisy. So this will be a special edition, hand printed by us. The designs are pretty amazing. If you saw the designs of the poster and you saw the designs of the weight screen, it has that kind of theme. You can see it inside the community build. If anybody has any questions, you can put in the chat, and I'll be answering those questions as we go. I'm getting on people don't make it end. Again, because it's virtual, we're probably gonna do more things this way this year. And for the last 2 years, for the Miami Maker Fair, or Maker Fair Miami, we've been doing a lot of outreach programs to do a lot of things with the community. We'll start doing some of those and continue to do some of those. Our friends are Make MIA, which is Andrea from BattleBots, they've been doing lots of things also online, so you should follow them. We'll be hopefully making some things happen. Tom and Daisy have been running some online summer camps and some online virtual maker camps that have been going very well. We might translate some of those things into other things we do this year. So if you're interested, just definitely watch the space. If you're not following us on Twitter or Instagram or Facebook, that's where we post everything. So please follow all our accounts. If you're unsure what our accounts are on the app or any other website, or if you Google us, you'll find out information. Please follow us, because we'll be doing more things virtual this year till things change. I think we have a good quorum. I'm going to play a video from Dale Doherty. Dale Doherty sent us a message today, and he wanted to send a shout out to us for the Maker Fair, so I'm going to share that. Yeah, he's also the president of Make. Let me share my screen here, and then I'll come right back. Oh.
Hi, everybody. I'm Dale Doherty from Make Community, and I wanted to send my best wishes and thanks to Mario Cruz and other organizers and volunteers involved in Maker Faire Miami this weekend. Also to the Moonlighter Makerspace in Miami. Thank you for all that you're doing to organize a virtual Maker Faire. We've been doing Maker Fairs around the world. They started in the Bay Area in about 15 years ago. And of course, COVID-19 hit this year, and we haven't had many Maker Fairs except a few virtual ones. It shows a lot of gumption, if you will, to try to pull together an event during this time. But it's really important. It's important that we build this maker community, build a local version of it to connect as many people as possible. And then really the number one goal of Maker Faire is to make more people aware of the maker movement, to get them involved, and to help people see themselves as productive, creative people. There's so much they can do. I mean, to give you an example, I mean, with COVID-19, this, last 5 to 6 months now, the maker community has sprung to life to, first of all, deal with a lack of medical supplies, personal protective equipment, and it's as though this crisis were designed for the maker movement. You have people sharing designs globally, and then in each community, people build, setting up production facilities, producing face shields and face masks and isolation chambers, all kinds of things, and distributing them to hospitals and other places in the community that need them. I've called this Plan C, and I've written about it on makezine.com, but Plan A is sort of the industry coming together to solve problems, and Plan A is the government, I guess, solving problems like this, and Plan B is industry getting together to help. And when those aren't working too well, we need an alternative, and that's Plan C, what I call a civic response, and makers are an example of that. Self-organizing, widely distributed, and good people, smart people coming together, figuring out what they can do to help. I think I'll be writing a piece this week on education, and I think that's the next wave of impacts from COVID-19. We all have to get together to work on that. But to give you a sense of scope, I had a conversation this week with a young woman who's a biomedical engineer in Beirut, Lebanon. Her name is Alaa Salam, and she organizes a Maker Faire in Beirut. Now, Beirut over the last year has gone through a revolution. Then they went through COVID, which didn't start out too badly, but then the government opened up its travel ban and lots of tourists came in and the number of cases really went through the roof. And then about 2 weeks ago, they had a huge explosion that wiped out a lot of the downtown. And, but the response both to COVID-19 and to this explosion, Alaa said, I'm so glad we did Maker Faire. We had all these relationships with so many people we could call on, we could send an email to, and we got together and helped to solve the immediate problems. And there are many, cleanup as well as getting things back in order. And I certainly send good wishes to them. But in this time of crisis, it's more important than ever that we be creative problem solvers, that we do what we can, and particularly that we care for each other. And I think that those are some of the values you'll find represented in Maker Faire. So again, all of you who are participating in Maker Faire Miami this weekend, thank you very much. Good luck, and I hope to see you down the road.
That was awesome. So there you go. Again, I want to discuss some of that also, because if you think about when we canceled our Maker Faire earlier this year and postponed it, a lot of us went to making quick things that we needed. So the same groups that helped run this Maker Faire and that helped me manage this Maker Faire and do a lot of things, like the guys at Maker Effects Foundation that run around the Maker Faire, Ian and Candy and Andrew, and a whole bunch of the folks from there, Andrea from Make MIA and BattleBots Witch Doctor. All those people help us create PPE. So again, if you saw my opening video, we've created over 15,000 face shields, and that included a whole bunch of people in that piece. It's folks like Christina and people like Adigi, and that helped me do all these things we do here today. They helped and came and helped us build all that PPE stuff. That's not over. We're still building PPE. We're still delivering PPE, and that's important. Some of the things that we see that on the community is continuing to grow, right? In the last 7 years, we've seen a huge growth inside the community, and we've seen that happen only because folks show up, right? The reason this keeps growing and keep people involved is that folks show up. I thank all the guys that showed up, all the girls that showed up. I think for all the panelists, I mean, we did some amazing things. We did a virtual power race, which was sort of amazing. We had all the panels be virtual, live stream. We put together this platform pretty quickly about 4 weeks ago to make sure that it was something that was really robust. We spent weeks looking for the best platform. And the other thing we want to do is make sure that we stay connected. Again, we have all your emails. I'm probably gonna send some surveys out to you guys. I really want your best feedback on how we can do things better. And I think we're gonna do some more virtual stuff in the next year, right? And we have a lot of folks ask us if we do the Make It Fair next year in person, they want the virtual piece. They want some of these virtual content. They want some of these things. So that's some stuff we learned that we wouldn't ever done if we haven't done this. So when we do a Make It Fair next year in person, we're gonna have some digital content and we're gonna have some virtual pieces. So you can see some of the talks virtually. You're gonna be able to also communicate and do some of these things also. I think that's gonna be an extension of what we do. I want to thank all our panelists, all our workshoppers. We had some amazing people, panelists this year. A lot of them had to go through a lot of things to sort of change because we postponed it twice. They changed flights twice, and then we said, hey, we're going to go virtual because it's not time to do a Make It Fair in person. But I think it was great. I think we had a broader community. I made lots of friends in all the socials. I made lots of friends on all of the boards. And that's really about it. I think one of the things I really want to thank everybody is for participating and for showing up and for showing up to all our attendance. I think we averaged more than 50 attendees per stream and per panels. That was awesome. We had a lot of good people say a lot of great things about the app, so it made it a lot easier. And it's really about it. I mean, if anybody wants to raise their hand, I think you can raise your hand, ask me a question. If not, I'll see you guys next year, and I hope to see you guys again digitally. Bye, guys. I guess that's a wrap. Andrea, Christina, Elijah, Jason, Kent, Max, Mike, Natasha, Richard, Sophie, Wong. Thank you guys all. Thank you all the guys that came by. Eric, Figment, Deb, Abigail, Andrea, Blake, Christina, Deb, Aisha, Fragment, Harold, Ibis, Isabel, Jennifer, Joe, Jonathan, Katie. Thank you, Katie. Kent, you see Natasha, Richard, Sophie. Thank you guys all. Have a great evening. Have a good afternoon. Thank you for coming. You guys are the best. Till next time. Love you all. Bye.